Good morning, everyone. It is day 41 on the Araroa, and we had a lovely night at the Karamu Homestead last night. Sat around with friends new and old and enjoyed an evening together, and got out a little bit later than normal this morning. It's now 8 a.m. We're just getting, where we're rejoining the trail right up here. Had nice coffee and breakfast from our host this morning, so that was lovely. We've got 13 and a half, I think it is, kilometers today, but that is mostly after the first 3 kilometers or so. We'll be climbing pretty much all day up one of the highest areas on this trail. I think I've heard. I think it's right up there in the clouds now. So we're going to be up. It should be an interesting day. Glad that it's hasn't been raining, at least down here. So hopefully we won't have a lot of mud to contend with as we try to get up the hills. So we are going to be staying at a hut this evening. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce its name, so I'll put that in later so you can see that. We're going to stay there this evening, and that's going to be about half of this mountain section. We'll go back down the other side tomorrow and stay at another hostel Trail Angel space. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. There isn't a whole lot to report other than beautiful views here this morning as we just make our way up this road section to get to the trail. All right, hope you're well, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, getting off the road and going up. Again, I'm going to say this terribly, I'm sure, but Fanifa. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering that. But this leads us up to the hut. So we may only have, I don't know, 10 kilometers, 10 and a half to go yet. But it's probably going to be a slow go. It's going to take a couple of hours to do that, several hours, I think, based on reports from other hikers. So we'll see. Should be a good day though to do it. We've got some cloud cover, so hopefully the sun won't be blazing on us too much, and and hopefully it won't rain. Passing through the campsite that's up the trail a little bit from where we started the trek. Looks like there's a large group of maybe scouts or something here right now, but yeah, this is a nice space. Bathrooms, trash cans, very nice. Right next to the stream. Just a gorgeous walk along this stream, getting glimpses of it here and there, and a beautiful trail. One of the rare mud pits today. It's a rare mud pit today. One of the, at least this one this size. Not quite at the top yet. There's the summit. We got about half a kilometer or so from the summit, and suddenly it's all boardwalk and steps, which is kind of nice after some of the climbing we've had to do. This is makes the go a lot faster. The rest of it was, well, more like that.
That was a video. Dirk's following me. Thank you, sweetheart.
All right, here's the wrap up for day 41, right?
Yes.
41 on the TA. Not many kilometers today. 13 and a
So
half.
many miles, though. No,
So many miles, yes. 13 and a half, I think, was the official.
Kilometers.
Kilometers, yes.
About 9.5.
So, but it wasn't necessarily easy miles. So it took us several hours. I'm not 5, 6,
6, yeah,
6
I think
hours,
so.
I think. So we left the
Karamu.
Karamu, thank you. I keep forgetting how to say that. Karamu Homestead this morning. Road walked for, I think it was about 4 kilometers.
Perhaps.
Because it was about a kilometer out from there back to the trail. So
Yes.
And that was, just fine. It was early morning. No big deal with there. No cars or anything. That got us to the trail though. And the goal today was to get here, which is the Pahautea,
Yes.
is how we're saying it. We have no idea if that's correct or not. So hopefully it's close to correct. But we're at one of the DOC, Department of Conservation huts tonight. This is only our second one that we've been at, but we're actually staying in this one this time. So it's nice. I will show you a little bit of it. There's a lot of people gathered there, so I'm not sure how much you'll get to see. But it's very nice. So at any rate, you want to tell us about, yeah, go ahead. Tell us about the track.
The track itself started beautifully. It was kind of graded rail trail-esque type of thing, right along the creek.
The creek, yeah.
So that
beautiful.
was really nice.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of very gently started sloping, and it was a beautiful wooded, trail.
Yeah, it was
rocks,
nice.
Roots, things like that. But it was great, and we were climbing and not really knowing and realizing that we were climbing. I looked at my watch. I'm like, okay, we're gaining some elevation, and not really knowing it.
For probably half of the morning,
Yes.
it was, or halfway here, really. It was just nice, gentle climb.
Yeah, it really was, and it was obviously beautiful. It's lush. I mean, it's rainforest.
It's gorgeous.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And then it started getting a little bit more
steeper.
technical.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only steep, but then that also creates, situations where you're looking at steps, kind of, climbing up
Rocks and roots.
Rocks and roots and
yeah.
things like that, just trying to find footholds so that you can, get up the trail a little bit. Fortunately, it's dry.
Yes.
And I say that somewhat relatively speaking,
Yeah.
because I don't know that this trail is ever like bone dry, but
Right.
it's dry. So we had some patches of mud, but they were pretty easily navigated around.
Right.
They weren't bad by any means.
And even those, some of them were just compact.
Yes.
So the
Yeah.
mud itself was compact and hard and easy to walk on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I thought the trail was great today.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was. It took, in my mind, a little bit longer to get here just because of the way the first half was just so easy. And
Yes.
you're like,
I think we'll be there in no time.
Great. And
Yeah.
then the second half, it just becomes a little
Right.
bit more
And we had a summit.
difficult.
I'm not sure if that was
Pirongia.
Pirongia. Okay, yeah, Pirongia Summit. Yeah, and there's a tower up there, so we had a really nice 360 view. That was gorgeous. A couple of views today. It wasn't
Absolutely.
not completely treed in.
Treed in.
Yeah,
Right.
so we had several views and they were really nice. Yeah, and then right after that tower, what was it? Maybe a kilometer, probably
Yes.
less.
Yeah.
To get here to the hut. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, all in all, it was a great day.
It really was.
Yeah. So
It just wasn't a high mile day, but that's kind
Right.
of what happens when you get back on trail like this, is that you have to really just consider how,
the
slow
elevation
your
and-
cadence and the elevation and the trail conditions and different things like that. And so,
Right.
like I said, it was beautiful trail conditions.
yeah.
It's just not, it's not road walking. They're just, it's very
Yeah.
completely different mindsets when
Right.
starting out for the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. It was a great day.
Absolutely.
All right. So day 42 tomorrow, we are going to leave this space and go right back down the other side of the mountain. And it may be kind of the same. We've got about 5K to get to a road. So not really sure what that's going to look like, but I'm going to say it's the opposite of what we did today. The same, but downhill. For
Hopefully
the most
as
part.
dry and
Right.
not slick.
Right.
So.
Yep, and then road walk, and we're going to end at another hostile Trail Angel space.
It's Joe's Funny Farm.
Joe's Funny Farm, yeah. So that should be fun, yeah. So,
Yep.
yeah, so it should be a good day. Again, shorter miles, 15K or so, something like that. So,
I think so.
yeah. All right, that's it, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night.
All right, here is the Pahautea, hopefully, hut. These are great spaces. And this one in particular is really nice. We have nothing to compare it to really, so I'm not sure why I said that. But there's a really nice kitchen area inside and dining space, several tables. It's got a really nice view that I'll show you in a little bit. 2 bunk rooms with space in there with mattresses on the bunks, which is really nice. Down this path over here, there are a couple of bathrooms, a couple of toilets, and a little space that you can kind of wash up because in case this trail was muddy today, you might have a lot of mud on your legs and things to get to clean up. And back through here, this is the trail that we just came up earlier, but there's lots of tenting space here as well. I'll show you one of those. So there's a number of these tent pads.